Come on and fight back. No starting over again. We'll take it right back. From the ones we're against. It's time to rise up, even though they left us for dead. This is our last
Good evening, Multiverse, and welcome to an especially exciting edition of MNW Warzone. I'm your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini, and tonight is an auspicious night because in your main event, we will be having the Boom or Bust match. That's right, folks. 8 wrestlers in a ladder match. Whoever gets the briefcase gets the match of their choice at Multivania, with the added stipulation that Theron Markov, who will be in a special one-night contract to participate, if he gets the briefcase, he is fully reinstated. If he fails, not only is he out of it, so are all the Outlaws. I have hope. Finally. There's also a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I only have one weird thing happening tonight, and that is the first 3 matches are the brass decided to get involved, and they want to. Apparently, the first 3 matches are going to be surprise. Even I'm not going to know who's coming out. But sure, why not? And apparently, we're getting some images from the backstage. And it looks like Theron Markov is looking calm, cool, collected, and ready to end some careers. Well, the career he ends could be his own. But before we can get to any of that, we have other business to do tonight. Also, in your penultimate match, there has been a standing challenge from the Living Nightmare Necrom to the Toa Leon Arcaster. Leon eliminated Necrom next to last in the Elimination Chamber. Necrom was impressed, but now wants to see what Leon can do in one-on-one. So in your penultimate match, it will finally be Leon Arcaster versus Necrom. Now, before we can get to our first match, there's a few outstanding questions here in the multiverse. And one of those is, who is going to face the Night's Watch next for the Multiversal Tag Championship? Hero Time has made a challenge, but will it be accepted? Well, we're about to find out as we head to ringside to hear from the hardcore hound himself, the King of Laveria, Alistair Evergreen. Alistair also one half of the Multiversal Tag Team Champions. Let's hear what he has to say. Well, here we are, Multiverse. It's decision time. Multivania is a mere 2 months from now, and things have to be settled, challenges have to be met, and forces must be aligned. And of course, the Night's Watch has been challenged time and again for their belts, but one team keeps coming up, and that is, of course, Hero Time. Now, on some level, I would look at them and go, why bother? But, well, if I am being completely honest, I can say that I almost respect Hero Time for the mere fact of actually getting off their asses and wrestling and pushing forward. They're doing, as Devin of Shoot Nation would say, they're doing the hustle. So, Eustace Paragon, you challenged the Night's Watch last week for the tag titles. And I say to you, Paragon, let the games begin. I accept. And I've already worked with the brass and gotten it cleared. We're not going to wait. No, you're so anxious to face the watch. You're so anxious to have your story conclude. Why wait? Why wait at all? What I mean to say is, we're doing it next week. The hell? Nope, there it is. Just popped up on my booking app. You remember when I was the one that would book matches? But you heard it from Evergreen. Next week, the Night's Watch takes on Hero Time, which will be Eustace J. Paragon and Power Surge. And, oh, this is interesting. Remember I said I didn't have all the match? Well, I now have the first match, and that's interesting because it's directly relevant to what we just heard. So, yeah, everyone's at Gorilla. No time like the present. It's your opening match. It's singles competition. Let's head down to ringside.
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Power Surge.
That's right, folks. One of the members of Hero Time that will be in that multiversal tag match next week. It's Power Surge coming out for, honestly, a preview of what's to come. And this is how we are kicking the night off. And what a night it's gonna be.
And their opponent Gunner. Boo!
And he is the other half of the tag team champions, Gunner Birch, who will face off next week against Power Surge and Paragon to defend the Multiversal Tag Team Championship. Interesting how this turned up as the first match after that message from Evergreen. As we get ready, holding that belt after next week, he might not have that anymore if Hero Time has anything to say about it. And we're off. Gunner grabs Power Surge, but Power Surge was ready. Here's the thing, you've got to remember, Power Surge right now is the workhorse of Hero Time. Oh, kneeling DDT. He's getting the business right now, but he has proven time and again to be one of the toughest customers in the business. And whip to the corner. Oh, but getting the legs up and Hurricane Rana takedown. If there is a lesson to be taken here, it is that Birch should not be getting complacent taking on Power Surge. Oh, case in point. And bringing him down. And out of the ring goes Birch. Power Surge, though. Oh! Hitting a lightning strike from all the way uptown. Oh, working the knee. We're up to a 4 count. And a gut-wrench power bomb. Oh, I was so worried that was going to be a suplex on the stairs. We're up to a 6 count. And Gunner is, oh! Oh! Stun, 8, whoa!
And your winner, Power Surge.
Well, Power Surge won a little galaxy brain on that, but it could also be looked upon as punishment to Gunner for keeping him out there too long. Like we said, folks, this is the workhorse of Hero Time. He's who they send when they want to get the job done. That's how we start the show, but next week will be a little different, I think, because next week, Power Surge and Paragon will be challenging for the tag belts. Well, with that done, we have a lot going on, not the least of which is the Kings Road Tournament, announced by Blue Hood last week. It is going to be a tournament starting next week. 8 wrestlers are in the tournament. Whoever wins will be Blue Hood's opponent at Multivania for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. And right now, we have a wrestler who is going to be in that match, one of only 2 wrestlers in the tournament that have not previously held the Multiversal title. And that is the Siberian Cyborg, Nice Ice. Greetings, Multiverse. It is I, Nice Ice, with a message for you all. Rest assured, in the upcoming Kings Road tournament, I don't like the title. Communism does not recognize kings. Men, I digress. I assure that come the end of the tournament, Nice Ice, your glorious leader of the International Combat Club, will stand tall, will be victorious, and will face the miscreant known as the Blue Hood at Multivania and fulfill Nice Ice's destiny to be the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion. It has all been leading to this. It has only been matter of time, and now it comes. And now Nice Ice will fulfill his destiny and prove that he and his International Combat Club stand tall above all. It is the Dark Lord Jean Tristram, the other participant in the Kings Road tournament that has never held the Multiversal belt, and Nice Ice's round 1 opponent. Oh, nice. That was charming in its, Slavic way. But let's be honest. We all are going to get a chance to prove something. I'm finally going to get a chance to prove something I've been saying all along, and that is, well, I am a true wrestler. Ha! You, true wrestler. No, you are conniver. You are schemer. You are Dark Lord. All you know is underhand tactics, blood rage, and very odd wrestling trunks. Oh, insults on the appearance, yes, the sign of a feeble mind. But no, I will prove that I am a true wrestler and belong in the august company of the King's Road. I am, after all, the one of only two that have never held the championship. Tell me, how did you get in? Nice Ice got his shot at King's Road by inevitability. All recognize the might of the Siberian cyborg, and it would be nothing but gross insult and oversight to deny me my spot. Well, you see, there you go. For I am of a noble vampiric bloodline. I have seen empires rise and fall, and now I will prove my dominance by winning the tournament and the belt. You will win nothing. You face Nice Ice in round 1. Nice Ice will put you to rest. Will drive metaphorical stake in the heart of your dreams. That was racially insensitive, Nice Ice. I expected better from you. But no, I didn't. I didn't expect better in you, and that's fine. Do you know why? Because this is going to not be a war of words. This is going to be a question of might. A question of, ultimately, who is the best. Foolish words. Foolish words. Care not what you think, Jean Tristan. You will fall, as all will fall, under the Iron Curtain. Oh, well. I've seen that empire rise. I've seen that empire fall more than once. Russia is such a brutal land. It makes hard people, but it also does not treat its rulers kindly. So yes, let's have your commentary. Let's have your bravado for one last go. But come next week, we will see the truth. Well, there you have it, folks. And they will be part of round 1 of the King's Road tournament. Nice Ice versus the Dark Lord Jean Tristan. And hey, our next match, you've got to be kidding. Are you guys back there messing? They're booking on the fly, folks. They're booking on the fly. And they're having a little, you know what? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. You know why? It's actually a good matchup after what we just heard. It's a good matchup after what we just heard from those two. So let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Larkin.
And representing the International Combat Club, it's Larkin. He is the best stand-up comic to come out of the East German Super Soldier program. And he did tell me a joke today. He said, My friend set me up on a blind date and said I better warn you she's expecting a baby. I felt like such an idiot sitting in the bar wearing just a diaper.
And introducing their opponent, King West.
And Jaunt Tristram's fellow Dark Lord, the Fey King, Earl King West. So yeah, it is another preview of a match coming up next week. There's no way they knew that there was going to be a confrontation between, I mean, right? There's no way they knew. But here we are. The Fey King versus the muscular funny man. And of course, the question is, can Lock-In lock in? I'm sorry, I felt bad the moment I said that. And they go, oh, and the Fey King coming in with, well, you know, he's used to having antlers, so a headbutt. Oh, but getting a jawbreaker from Lock-In. And, oh, being hoisted up by Lock-In and, oh, hung out to dry. And, oh, working the arm. And West goes, nope, I'm out. Oh, against the ring apron. The brutality of the Fey King, but he's up against the might of Lock-In. And the uppercut, gut punch, slap. Oh! And we're up to a 6 count. And a set. No, I swear to God, if this ends up being another Galaxy Brain. Lock-In, get in the ring. Oh, there we go. Whew. And Lock-In bringing the Fey King up now. And working the funny bone. And oh, slamming Lock-In down brutally. Lock-In needs to get back up. but right now being hoisted over the head of the Fey King. Locking, getting a sling blade. Oh, and now, oh, a punch and a chop. And now, Locken and West trading blows. The power of East German genetic engineering versus the uncanny abilities of the Fae. And just bringing it to each other. And, oh! Wes was going for a Hearn's charge, but lock and dodge, and oh no! Folks! That's the joke! Well, that's the joke connects, but Wes manages to still kick out. And so now, he gets the brick joke. Oh, and there was a rope break. And another 2 count. Locken can't believe it. Bringing West to the corner. Those massive chops. Setting up, I think, for the wrath of the Goblin King, and Locken says no. Instead, he gets him in a super choke slam. And now, oh, going for the pin. 1, 2.
And your winner, Locken.
And backstage, Nice Ice is feeling very happy as his International Combat Club have proven victorious. Now, can he carry that momentum into his match with Jean Tristram next week? Now, we heard from one of the people that will be in the King's Road. Well, 2, really. We heard from Nice Ice and Jean, but we have other people who are going to be in that, and one of them is one of the former members, one of the former holders of the Multiverse Heavyweight Championship. Not is he just the former holder, he is the man who won the championship at the last Multivania. I am, of course, speaking of TJ the Mint Gable. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is the opportunity that I love. This is why I train. This is why I was under the tutelage of Gorm, why I studied with Sasquatch Wing. This is what it's all about. Getting those opportunities and going and snatching the brass ring. I did it before with the TTV Championship and earned my shot at Multivania. Who wants to see it again? Because I promise you all this. I'm going to win the Kings Road tournament, and I am going to face the Blue Hood at Multivania, and then I'm going to win back the belt that, let's be honest, I didn't really lose, did I? No, it was snatched from me. It wasn't even a match. I was doing great. I was on the road to winning. And I lost my belt on a cash-in. And the best part, my first opponent in the tournament is the person who stole my belt from me. Well, speaking of the person who stole his belt from him, it is the leader of Los Villanos Ingobernable. It is the person who the Blue Hood took the multiversal belt off of. It is El Albatros, the Lucha legend. And he looks like he is coming to have some words with the Mint. The Mint. This... Let us be clear on a point. I, the Lucha legend El Albatros, won the belt off of you. I did it before, and I can win next week so that I can do it again. One, that's rich. Alba, you cashed in. And can that happen to anyone? Sure, it's happened to a lot of guys. So I'll tell you what I'm happy about. I'm happy that next week I get to finally have a real match with you and prove who's the better wrestler. Yeah, that is factually correct. Mint, you will prove that I am the better wrestler when I defeat you in a full wrestling match to advance in the King's Road to tournament and finally get my Multivania moment. That is a nice little dream. Alba, can I call you Alba? If you're going to call me Mint, I'm going to call you Alba. And when I prove you wrong and you have to hightail it back to your lucha buddies or your boss, you can come up with whatever excuse lets you sleep at night. My boss, as you say, has bigger concerns right now, has other issues that he is preparing for. Lest you forget, he too will have to face the crucible. Yeah, I know he's in it too. Oh, hey! That means there is a non-zero chance that should you, by some miracle, pull out a victory, well, you're going to have to face your Pharaoh. How's that going to go? You're not going to just lay down for him, are you? You're not going to take the paycheck and give up the belt. How dare you suggest even the hint? There is honor in the lucha. There is pride in the competition. No. I will do many things, but I will never lay down for another. El Albatross fights to the end. Well, what do you know? Something you and I have in common. So let's not think past next week. We got a match coming up. We're going to have it. And I'm finally going to get to show that if you had faced me one-on-one, I would not have lost my belt. Yes, hold on to that thought. Let it keep you warm at night. Well, at least for one more week. And then when it's all said and done, and I humble you, you can at least go back to your friends and teachers and go, well, at least I tried. Prepare yourself. All right, well. Folks, there you have it. When we see it, El Albatross versus TJ the Mint Gable in the Kings Road Tournament, and I don't know what I was expecting. I just finally got the announcement of what our next match is. I don't know what I was expecting, how everything else has gone tonight. Let's just, you know what? Fine, we're heading to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Forrest T. Wade.
The Taxman cometh. Forrest the Fortress Wade. Teammate in absolute units of TJ the Mint Gable. So I think the way the night's gone, I think you can guess what faction his opponent's coming from. I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
And introducing their opponent, Strongman Bell.
The scion of the Bell Dynasty and member of Los Villanos, Ingobernable. Coming out, let's face it, this is a teammate of Alba's versus a teammate of Gable's. Just like I can only, considering who's coming out to talk next, wait a minute. Considering who's coming out to talk next, this will be interesting. But let's worry about that after this matchup. And here you go. It's a hoss fight. And we are starting off. Strongman working on the arm of the Fortress. And going for an early pin attempt. And the Fortress coming and bringing the pain to the scion of the Bell Dynasty. And, oh, Forrest going up top. Oh, nobody home. And Strongman hoisted him up and bringing him down. And bringing him for, going for a reverse helicopter spin. And Forrest coming with the elbow. And Strongman bringing him to the corner. Here it is. It is the Phoenix Rush. Did it do the work? Nope. Forrest back up and in control. And a scoop slam. Forrest bringing Bell up and getting him with a discus punch. And the audit. Bell kicks out after the audit. And getting a sling blade. And again, Forrest going up top. Oh, and again, the luchador out of the way. And Forrest deciding it's time to get back in the ring. Hoisting him up and hanging him out to dry. Going up top, La Estrella. And Forrest kicks out of a La Estrella, the patented move of the Bell family dynasty. And hitting him with that spear while Forrest was trying to gain some steam. And for again, it's one thing to try and be a big man against a lot of opponents. It's another taking on another hoss. As Forrest shows by getting that Alabama slam. And another kick out, much to the frustration of the Fortress. Oh, Death and Taxes. Death and Taxes locked in.
And your winner, Forrest T. Wade.
Well, so a victory for the absolute units. And hopefully that'll be a good omen for TJ the Mint Gable in his first round of the Kings Road Tournament. And anything can happen in a hoss fight, folks. That's just one of the rules of the multiverse. One of the other rules, at least this week, is we're about to hear from another participant in the Kings Road Tournament. Now, so far we've had a pattern tonight. 2 members of the Kings Road Tournament have come out, talked smack to each other, and then the very next match is a member of each of their factions facing off in a match. Now, one would expect that kind of pattern to repeat, except the next person coming out to talk doesn't have a faction. I'm, of course, speaking of the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. Oh, I gotta admit, I'm excited. This looks like it's gonna be the best gift ever. Does one get Christmas presents in the middle of summer? If not, they should. Because I'm going to get to do something no one's ever done. I am going to become the first ever double champion. I already hold the Nexus Titan belt. If I win Blue Hood's title, I will be a double champion. And also the first person to ever hold both the Warzone and Flashbang heavyweight titles. It will prove I am the champion of champions. And yeah, I gotta get through everyone first. I gotta get through my opponent in the first round, and then whoever I get to take. I mean, it's 3 rounds. I'm gonna have to bring 3 tough competitors down, but let's face it, I'm the freaking Mad Lad of London. And you all know I'll make it happen. Well, there comes the big man. It is Louis McDonald, former multiversal heavyweight champion, and the person who came out and complained when Tommy Black was calling for a multiversal shot, or calling for the main event at Multivania, just because he's Tommy Black. You know, Tommy, I'm going to be honest with you. For the longest time, I've been trying my damnedest to be the bigger man in a lot of things, because I know who I used to be. And one of the things I would do back in the old days was ask for things that I wasn't due. Oh. What? You got a problem? You got a problem? I know we're going to face each other in the first round. You got a problem with me, McDonald? You got a problem? Well, let's hash it out right here. What is your fucking problem? My problem, Ginger Boy, is that you are getting another opportunity just handed to you. You say you're the Mad Lad of London. I got a better nickname for you, Tommy. Flashbang's Spoiled Prince. Now you better watch your damn mouth, McDonald. I don't care if you've turned over this new leaf. You come at me with disrespect in your mouth, I will slap the taste out of it. So you just go on back to the locker room and wait till I get my hands on you in the tournament. You know what? How about fuck you? I really do try and be the bigger man, but this, maybe I hate it because this is what I would do back in the day. So everyone who's ever said, oh, you were such an asshole, Louie, well, look at your great champion. No better than I used to be. You fucking cunt. So that's what you want. You know what? I was just looking at you as a stepping stone to get my Multivania main event. But now you done gone and made it personal. Did I now? Well, if that's personal, how about this? And, well, there we go. Wow. Gingy really got under Louie's skin. And they are going at it now. These two are going to be first round opponents in the King's Road tournament, but they've decided, why wait? They're going to town right now. And so you remember when I said there's not going to be a sneak preview? They don't have factions. Never mind. Here's your sneak preview right now. Wearing him down. Oh, and Tommy goes, I don't think so. Yeah, this is, well, honestly, kind of what I would expect from these two. They're both hotheads, even if Louis keeps wanting to try and be the better man. Sometimes old habits just die a little hard. Oh, and now they're just messing with each other. I think Louis is trying to piss Tommy off. And succeeding. And just the work on the outside. Oh! Clothesline on that. The ref is now trying to get some order. To which I have to say, good luck. Well, folks, that's going to happen in round 1 of the Kings Road tournament. Tommy Black versus Louis McDonald. Now, this next, I at least know ahead of time what's going into this next match. We got a wrestler who's been away for a while and wants to get a match to kick off some of the ring rust. So he's going to get a tune-up against a local talent. So let's head to ringside for this.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing Jagger Blackthorn.
The Storm Crow cometh. We haven't seen Jagger much in the ring. He has been making some veiled mentions that he wants to face off against an old protege, which would require a crossover match since the person he's alluding to is over on Friday Night Flashbang, our sister show. Jagger Blackthorn, the Storm Crow, a man who has walked many a hard road, faced many a mysterious and devious opponent. Now he's getting a tune-up against, I think I've seen this. This is Billy Bison, right? And there's Billy the Bison, or Billy Bison, it's one of the two. And they come out, locking up, and Jagger immediately with the kicks. Bringing him down to the mat. Oh, right in the arm. And working the legs. After all, Jagger knows how to bring down the best. He has faced many a foul beast. And Jagger thrown outside by the Bison. And just bringing the pain to his opponent. Oh, I think he busted the Bison open. Back into the ring he goes. Yeah, Jagger has not re-entered the ring, so the count still goes on. Never mind, there he is. And oh! Suplex into the turnbuckles. Oh, hoisting him up, and the strength of the Bison. Oh, down now, wrapped up in a small package. That might have rung Blackthorn's bell. And off the top, shoulder block. Oh, and now just a good old-fashioned knee to the face. And oh, hung out to dry. Jagger coming back, getting ready to bring some of the pain. Oh, diving elbow. A little bit of rope assist. Oh, off the top rope, but nobody home. And, oh, bringing him down, but we are on the outside, Jagger. I mean, and thrown back into the ring finally.
And your winner, Jagger Blackthorn.
And so the Storm Crow got his tune-up. I'd say he's ring rust free. And now it just becomes the question of, as they are wont to say, what's next? And what's next is, look, I know the pattern of tonight's been pretty much Kings Road tournament opponents. And I know we've got two people in the Kings Road that we haven't seen yet, but that's not who's coming down next. No, it's somebody who, look, I'm going to be honest with you. he wants ring time. I'm going to give it to him just because the alternatives are not worth the hassle. So let's go down to ringside and hear from none other than Adrian Driscoll. Well, folks, you've been paying attention. You know what old Adrian Driscoll's been facing recently. I mean, I got business going on. I got deals to handle, and yet I have this annoying little gnat buzzing around my face, trying to distract me from my business. So, if Nakano Kirishima is going to be a petulant, angry child, constantly sticking his nose in other folk business, maybe he like to come down here and face me mano a mano. You know, considering he may not have a job next week. So what do you say, Nakano, one last time for old time's sake so I can look you square in the eye? Because I say I'm glad you're about to be fired. That's what I say. And I don't say that lightly, because that's one less person to make a deal with. Well, he asked, and now he's about to receive Nakano Kirishima, who maybe needs to blow off some steam because his entire career is on the line tonight, and he's not even in the match. And it's not like it's real easy to interfere in an 8-man ladder match, so maybe this is the best he'll get tonight. Yeah, he has learned his mic style from Theron, that's for sure. You know, Driscoll, I don't need to take any crap from a bozo like you. Because you know what you are, Driscoll? I know what you are. It's really easy to know what you are. You are a fraud. You are a huckster that needs hocus pocus to win matches. Unlike me, an actual wrestler. That's almost funny there, Nakano. You, an actual... No, you're an outlaw. You fight dirty, you do underhanded tricks, you stack the odds, and you're trying to come out here and saying you're better than Adrian Driscoll? Nakano? I'm glad you're being fired tonight. All right, now you watch your mouth. Because you know what? We outlaws, we play for blood and we play for keeps. And I promise you, there is no way in hell that I am not going to be here next week wrestling bozos and taking names. Well, that's a lot of confidence considering your boy, Theron Markov, is getting into a ring with 7 of the best in the multiverse. He's going to have to prove against all them big baddies. Does he have what it takes? Would anyone? What do you say? Theron's going to win. We're going to have jobs, and then he's going to finally get a big match at Multivania. Who knows? Maybe we'll go for maybe he'll ask for us to go for the Trios champions. What chumps over at Flashbang hold those right now? Or maybe he'll finally get the heavyweight shot he deserves. You are an actual funny boy. Tell you what, Nakano. Now, I understand you're just whistling past the graveyard, but normally I'd offer you a deal. Let's make a deal. Make sure you still have jobs. Make sure that multivania dream happens. But in your case, no. Oh, you're too good to make a deal with an outlaw? Is that what you're saying? You saying we're not good enough for the magic man, for the voodoo man, for the whatever the fuck you are? Well, I don't need you. We don't need you because we're the outlaws. And we're the ones that set the rules. No, you're the ones that are about to be pounding dirt, going back to the Indies. Hey, you know what? I'm sure if you work really hard, that Markov can find a lot of you a backyard you can all go wrestling. Oh, maybe you'll take a step up and you'll get to wrestle in a schoolyard. But mark my words, it will take a goddamn miracle for the Outlaws to have a job here on Warzone next week. And I have it on good authority that the brass have outlawed miracles. Goodbye. Oh yeah, Driscoll's making a lot of good points. And we'll have to see how that turns out in your main event. But for right now, folks, thank you for joining us on this auspicious evening here on MNW Warzone. And we are happy week in, week out to bring you the best in professional wrestling. But amongst the many things we do here at MNW, we are also a business, which means we occasionally have to pay the bills. So we are going to take a short commercial break. And when we come back, we will have the exciting match that has been teased for so long when the Toa faces the Nightmare. Leon Arcaster versus Necrom. See you after the break.
Don't you just hate it when you're in a great one-on-one match, going up for a fly-high-end moonsault when you totally miss and eat more turnbuckle than a ravenous George the Animal Steel? Then you, my friend, might need to get your eyes checked. Hi, I'm former professional wrestler Dr. See It Coming, and we here at Eye to Eye Optometrists specialize in glasses, contact lenses, and overall eye health for the wrestling impaired. Our flexible, one-of-a-kind contact lenses are guaranteed to fit all sizes and be a comfort fit even as you get your eyes poked out by your mortal enemy. We even have some eyewitnesses to testify how great these eyes are. Mr. Simon the Psycho, what do you think of your new contact lenses? Oh, God! Oh, there goes our new intern. Ha ha! Come on down and book an appointment with Dr. See It Coming, and you and I will see eye to eye.
Sup, dudes? Do you want to look as gnarly as one of your favorite wrestlers on show who's holding one of the world titles from MNW? Well, you totally can, without even leaving your couch at Totally Tyler's Titles. For only $39.99, you too can own a complete replica of one of MNW's famous titles, like the MNW World Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team, the Nexus Titan, the Interdimensional Championship, dude. So you can show off to your parents and show how gnarly you are, or you could secretly try and claim that you're formerly the title champion holder by holding a knockoff title. So come on down to Totally Tyler's Titles, where you can be a title holder today.
No official MNW wrestlers are allowed to hold the titles if they're a replica, unless you want to talk to Jim in the back.
What are you, blind, Rev? He clearly went for a roll-up reverse coil. This just can't be happening. This is some bull!
Is this you? Well, even if it isn't, I'm sure many of you have met these kinds of people, just marking up the walls of your favorite shows. Don't worry, we have the solution. With the Mark Manager. Yes, with the Mark Manager, we clean up the big marks, small marks, marks you didn't realize that were there, and marks that have always been there. We've even updated our product to help you clean off the toughest of marks.
Of course he was gonna lose the championship. If you'll look at my 42-page blog from last week, we can clearly see that the producers were going to have him. Hey, what are you doing? Ah!
So sign up and get your Mark Manager today. And remember, with a little bit of, any mark is manageable.
Fuck, it went up my nose!
Hey baby, it's me, Suplex Sam, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new experience, baby. On the Suplex Express, we're serving up hot dishes and hot meals for all your homies. It's time for Suplex Sam, the soup made for me, baby. Sam I am. Tired of your lunches being soupless? Don't worry, baby. Suplex Sam's got you covered. We got all the flavors. Wonton Wilson's, the beef drippings, the Doctor of Alphagetti, and the VI Pheromone. And of course, the signature soup, the Plex, so you can have your Suplex any day, anytime with yours truly, baby. So come on down to the Suplex Express and get yourself a can of Suplex Sam.
Are your heebies and jeebies? Are your ants in your pants? Do you get the butterflies in your stomach when you have to go up against a 400-pound, muscle-bound murder man who's trying to beat you in the ring? Don't worry, we have the solution for you. From the makers of the laxative product Let It Go comes the anti-anxiety medication Fuck It All. That's right, with a big old scoop of Fuck It All, you too can get yourself relaxed before any situation. Hand-picked and freshly squeezed from the teats of Tibetan relaxation monks. It comes with absolutely no long-term side effects. No, not at all. Yes, the anti-anxiety can make you stand up and say, Fuck it all.
Warning, this product may contain extreme doses of caffeine and methamphetamine. If consumed by more than one human, those 2 humans may or may not cause to duel or explode, and this product is dairy-free.
High Flyer Airlines is the leading air carrier for all professional wrestling. We customized our planes to fit the biggest of egos. With fine velvet and leather seats, a custom-made full banquet by Chef Manatee, and a working vocal booth, so you can make your promos while you're on the go.
Wait a minute, this isn't a bathroom!
High Flyer Airlines. We're leading the air in wrestling care.
I'm stuck inside the booth!
Introducing Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls with intense hand-holding couple action, maximum lewdness. Watch the world's deadliest power couple have intense action conversations.
Honey, did you take out the dog today? I ate the dog! Very good.
Oh yeah! Push the buttons on the back of both action dolls to get both of them to be the parents of Earth. The new Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls. Each sold separately, but then put together as a couple.
And we're back. And folks, it is time. We are about to have what will count as our penultimate match of the evening. But before we get there, unfortunately, it looks like there has been a dire warning sent out, not by Weather Service, no, by the mysterious account from the Murder Cave, their doomsayer bot, I think it is. Anyway, the message is as follows. The warden has fallen, the gates have been thrown wide, entities are emerging faster than can be held back. The world tree is burning. The heart is exposed. If this transmission is received, do not attempt to leave the Nexus. Repeat, do not attempt to leave. The barriers are collapsing faster than projections can calculate. The corridor between worlds is no longer secure. We cannot hold them. We cannot. Warning, warning, warning. The warden is gone. Something else sits on the throne. Okay, I'm gonna need to take a meeting tomorrow with Seth Jackson. Maybe all of Arcane Protection Services. Luchadors. I need to talk to luchadors. They're all super scientists. Anyway, that's a problem. That's a later problem. That's a tomorrow Jerry problem. Tonight, Jerry has to deal with our penultimate match. It has been months in the making. During the Elimination Chamber to determine who would face for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship, when Leon Arcaster eliminated Necrom, and now Necrom wants to face the Toa in one-on-one action. Well, he's about to get his moment. Let's go to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Leon Arcaster.
And the Toa approacheth. The biomechanical man, Leon Arcaster, a member of Hero Time.
And introducing their opponent, Necrom.
And the living nightmare, Necrom. Necrom, an interesting person, scary, menacing, but also wanting the greatest challenges he can find. Why did he challenge Leon to this match? Because Leon impressed him. As he once said, you don't get strong fighting weak opponents. As he slowly, menacingly approaches, something he saw in Leon he wants to put to the test. Leon, who, as the Blue Hood was giving rookies title shots, said that he felt he was deserving, only to be reminded he owed a match to the Living Nightmare first. That ominous lantern. That's it. And we're off, and Leon comes out strong. Oh, reversal by Necrom, but Leon showed a burst of energy, showed he is not going to be shy in this challenge against the truly frightening luchador. Necrom claims that he is the person that drove the Bell family out of Mexico. And we're up to a 3 count on the outside. And oh, whoa! Doing a tilt-a-whirl takedown on Necrom. And again, Necrom getting it brought to him by our caster. Oh, neck breaker. And again, our caster coming hard. And just working the leg. This could be that moment. Oh! With that flapjack TDT. And a kneeling DDT. But our caster found nobody home. And now, oh, just vicious headbutts from Necrom. And, oh, diving kick to the back of the head. Oh, wrenching the knee of the nightmare. Archon keeping Necrom on the back foot. An impressive showing. And just keeping the pressure on. Necrom. Oh! Thought he was going for the whip instead. Now just, wrenching the neck of the Toa. Caster in a bad way on the outside, but still got that fight in him. And our caster taking too long to decide what he wanted to do. And now, hoisting him up, and, no, that's a bad spot to be. That's almost worse than the Tree of Woe. Going for that pop. Can he get it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Let's be honest, folks. This has been a very back and forth match, which makes it a very impressive showing for our caster going over against a legendary luchador, the likes of Necrom. And our caster back in the ring, but Necrom needing to join him. But our caster seems perfectly willing to wait. And going to another pin attempt by our caster. Still, Necrom shows himself to be so resilient. And something just happened to our caster. Or not our caster, Necrom. Was that some mysterious Toa power I don't know about? And that's not just hung out to dry, that is choked with a rope. And our cast, oh! Hip toss off the ropes. And a kick out at one. Almost sense a little frustration on Necrom's part. Ah! Oh, a headbutt and down goes Leon. And another kick. That must have been, I swear, that was just pure instinct by our caster. And up he goes. Oh, what? Oh, Leon. Whoa, off the top rope, Hurricanrana. He did it!
And your winner, Leon Arcaster.
Folks, our caster did it. He came out victorious. Necrom said he saw something in our caster and wanted to see if it was true. Well, now he knows. And folks, knowing Necrom, he's probably just fine with this. Because as I said earlier, our Necrom's philosophy is you don't get strong fighting weak opponents. Well, that may be just applied to the Toa himself. We will have to see. Well, everyone, we only have one match left. And I think you all know what time it is, but we have one other little bit of business we have to take care of. Because we have seen 6 competitors tonight that will be in the Kings Road tournament come out and address the crowd. And we've got one more scheduled, and I just have a feeling that if one comes out, the other will come out. Call it an intuition. Call it years of wrestling experience. But while we contemplate that, let's head to ringside and hear from Samjax. This is as it should be. I, Samjax, am climbing way back up to the top of the MNW ladder, as it is proper, doing matches, fighting opponents, and yet all the while, Azir Taran swears to pull me back down. Now, we all know how the match is going to go in Kings Road tournament between myself and Taran. Azir is going to try some dirty trick, but he forgets. There was a time I was the dirtiest player. I am not just a wrestler. I am a chess master. I plan 4, 5, 6 moves ahead. You can do whatever tricks you want, Taran. I will be ready for it all. Well, called this one. Here comes the VI Pharaoh. Silence, Lobon, and listen, all of you, to your VI Pharaoh. Semjax, you speak a good game, but we all know that you cannot wait to come and wallow in the muck. You keep using that term, lowborn. First off, you don't know anything about the status of my birth. Second, there are people on this roster who are actual royalty. I think all you have going for you is lots of money. Tell me, what is your royal pedigree that you call the rest of us lowborn? By the right that I stand above you all. And I warn you, Semjax, you may think you have outwitted Azir Tarand, and I promise you, you are not the first to think that, nor will you be the last. But I promise you this. No, wait, let me guess. You're going to say that you vowed to defeat me and then the others in the King's Road tournament and go to Multivania and challenge Blue Hood for the belt. We all know that script. Everyone has said that. You are literally the fourth person to come out tonight claiming that. The difference is when I say it. It is the truth. Put down from me the vessel of Anubis, the chosen of Osiris, the harbinger of Apophis. You ask my pedigree, I am ordained by the gods. I'm pretty sure we have at least one angel and a demigod. No, I don't get that one either. Look, you come out, I find it interesting. You're doing a lot of talking lately, but I don't see a lot of scheming. So, has the well run dry? Nah, how dare you! None will truly comprehend the machinations of Azir Tarand. I coil like the serpent to strike when it is most advantageous. Again, I think you're borrowing metaphors. I really think Theron Markov has the corner marketed on the snake metaphors. And if we're being honest, they might free up after tonight. Who am I to say? All I know is this. I am preparing to face you in the King's Road tournament. And when I do... Silence! When you do does not matter. What matters is the ascendancy, the apotheosis of Azir Tarand. Back to the throne of MNW, as is my destiny. You know, I don't think I almost feel like Semjax can't be bothered. But you know what? The proof will be in the pudding, and the pudding is that match they have in round 1 of the King's Road. But that was it, folks. We are here. It is time. The moment I have been waiting for this match. Oh, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this match. And now is not Phyllis. Now is not that Phyllis. What? It is not that I'm Phyllis. It's time. It's time. What? No, he's in the Boomer Bust match. He's one of the he specifically. Well, give me a camera. Right. Oh, good. All right, folks, we have to go to the backstage area right now. There's a developing. The Punk Master Ghost is being attacked by Johan Mjoln. PM is in the Boomer Bust match. He has a grudge against the Outlaws for putting him in the hospital. But he also said that he is coming for Johan Mjoln for the betrayal. And apparently Johan took exception to that. Johan took that personally. And so now Johan has attacked the Ghost as he was heading to Gorilla. And now it is just pure chaos. And of course, and you know, if you're going, where's security? Look, there's a union thing I learned. And when two wrestlers, especially a demigod and a phantom, are fighting backstage, the security's opinion is that's a janitorial problem for cleanup afterwards. And it's just Johan just has completely Pearl Harbored the Ghost, but Punkmaster Ghost, it's not his first mosh pit. Now Ghost is just trying to walk away and realizes Johan's coming after him, and down comes the Ghost. Folks, Johan isn't in this match. And, just bringing the pain. Now, if the Ghost can win the match, which is now maybe somewhat in question. Oh, Johan has done some damage, but Ghost is still in this upcoming match. That is low. Meanwhile, I'm seeing on social media, we've got a message from the Multiversal Ant saying, between Night's Watch finally facing us and the many wrongdoers who have chosen to walk the King's Road, I am willing to step up for our heroic colony and distract any interferences. Whether it be the Dark Lords, the international combatants, and then he reached apparently he was going over a long list of malcontents he was going to go after, and he forgot there was a character limit. So, with that, it's time. As has been stated, this is the boom or bust match. It is an 8-man ladder match. Well, we'll get into the rules as we get into it. I am so excited. So, I don't feel like waiting anymore. So, let's get ready. Say it with me. Let's do this.
Your main event is a boom or bust ladder match. Introducing first, Darren Marco.
Well, folks, you can thank this individual for this match. He got fired as per a stipulation in War Games. Taken down by Blue Hood and Hero Time. He's been trying to get back in, and his fellow outlaws have been making life miserable for everyone. I am just now realizing, I can't put it on the screen, but there's a social media post by Devin, who's in this match, saying, as I prepare myself, I want you all to know I have no fear of heights, no fear of falling, no fear of superstition. I will walk under the ladder. One more thing I have no fear of is any of you. Markov has to win this ladder match. If he does not grab the briefcase, then he and the Outlaws are all fired. And then, of course, there's also the whoever gets the briefcase gets to get a match at Multivania.
Introducing next, it's Devin.
The moment I called this match and said I was looking to fill it with the best of the best, Devin stepped forward. All Shoot Nation both stepped forward and immediately volunteered. And I've said it many a time, you gotta respect the hustle. Especially because Devin knows damn well if he's the one that grabs that briefcase, he gets to call for a match at Multivania. He gets whatever match he wants on the biggest stage of all.
And introducing next, Jack Abbott.
But why have one Shoot Nation member when you can have both? With the Scorpion Jack Abbott just like his partner, looking And the opportunity is there. All they have to do is grab that briefcase, and that's all I need them to do.
And introducing next. It's on.
The Nightmare Project. Con. Yeah, I respect the hustle of the Outlaws, but I want there to be brutality. I want to make sure that it is not Markov going up that ladder. So I am going after the meanest, the biggest, the most powerful wrestlers I can bring in. And when you have a list like that, one of the first names you think of is Khan.
And introducing next, Balance.
All those descriptors I used from Khan can also apply to Malice. The vehicular incident. Member of Meme. Also would love a shot at a big match at Multivania.
And introducing next, it's Zaida.
And why have one bot when you can have two? The ace of MNW, the harbinger of the fourth age. Whatever that means, Zeta. He now occupies the spot once held by the Allfather Archon. Don't understand exactly how that works, but apparently it's a mantle he intends to use, including getting a match at Multivania. And all I can say is I promise you this. He doesn't give a rat's ass about the status of Theron Markov. He just wants the briefcase, plain and simple. And there they go, and of course the Punk Master Ghost was supposed to be in this match. But he was attacked backstage by the Son of Thunder. And now Abbott, all right, we already have a ladder in the ring. And speaking of the hustle of Shoot Nation, Abbott right away going for the briefcase. Eye on the prize, but also eye on the bot. And now that it looks like Malice is just a little too, oh, there they go. And a power bomb by the Scorpion. Oh no, and now Shoot Nation going after, well, I guess it is, there's only one prize. As Abbott Snake Eyes Devin. Oh, Khan just dumping. Meanwhile, Zeta versus Malice. No love lost between the bots. And once again, as Markov DDTs Khan, Abbott again. No, that was Devin this time, and Abbott's up there. The hustle is real. And Malice and the Scorpion going at it. Khan thrown into the ring. Markov taking down Zeta. Oh, Markov bounced off the Spanish announce table. Now going after Zeta while Abbott was trying to set up the ladder and Malice was not having any of it. Abbott bouncing Khan off that ladder bridged on the announce table. And Malice once again carrying the ladder to the center of the ring. Intercepted by Devin. And again, Shoot Nation. It's every man for themselves. Just brutality all around. A suplex from Zeta on Khan. A lot of damage being done. The question still is, who can get the ladder up? Who can get the briefcase? There's Markov in the ring. Seeing Jack go up, he's got to get up there, but now he's got to face a bot at his back. Oh! Zeta was trying to bring down the ladder, but Khan took him out. The only thing preventing someone from getting that briefcase right this moment is the brawl that just got won by the Scorpion. And now Zeta, well aware of the threat, and folks, I think gravity just failed. Once more, we are... oh no! No! Markov, by himself in the ring, getting up the ladder. Thank goodness Khan is there. And now Khan going up the ladder. Trying to get under attack from Zeta and Markov. No! Markov's briefcase has been loosened. Whew, that was close. That was too close. Zeta's bringing a... Is that a table or is that a door? Where did he find a door? And Jack Abbott has been put in his own finisher, the Scorpion's tail, by his partner. As the brutality in the ring continues. And helicopter spin on Zeta. Oh, and the ace dumped on the ladder. The brawl continues. One of these combatants will get the briefcase. A guaranteed match at Multivania. And if it's anyone else but Theron, the Outlaws are out of here. And Zeta going up top. Abbott was trying to stop him, but Devin blocked. Wait, he got it!
And your winner, Zeta!
Woo! Well, the ace of MNW is going to Multivania. And better yet, the Outlaws are out of here. Wait a minute, Zeta's calling for a mic. Yeah, well, sure, he's earned the right to speak to that crowd.
I'm sure you're all chomping at the bit of my decision. Well, first of all, let me elaborate on a few details and questions that have been lingering since I've made my return. 1. I have absolutely no goddamn idea what the storyteller has been talking about this whole time. All I know is that I had an obstacle in front of me in the form of the All-Father, an obsolete old horse that needed to be put down, and I volunteered for the job. And I guess it came with some benefits. You see, now, by taking his ass out, I have inherited some corporate authority. It started with Trashman, moved on to the MVP, got passed on to the All-Father, and now I've taken it. And oh boy, I have been waiting for something like this for a long time, so thank you, Jerry, for enabling this reward, because now I want to make a statement. I have been at the top of MNW since its inception. I have had hands in the behind the scenes in ways you don't even know. I decide who comes in, I decide who goes forward, I decide who leaves, and most importantly, I decide who stays gone.
Wait, what's he saying?
And frankly, I think the rest of MNW needs a shakeup. So I've come to a decision. Using my authority and what little power I have, holding Theron Markov's fate in my hands, I'm gonna do you a solid. Theron Markov is hereby reinstated as a contracted wrestler to Multiverse Nexus Wrestling.
What?
Welcome back, Theron.
What? No, the whole point of the match was to get rid of the Outlaws! Wait, it's coming. Wait, I'm getting a message. I'm getting an email. No! It's saying Theron has been restated, and because he's still here, the stipulation was if he's gone, the Outlaws are gone. Since he's not gone, the Outlaws aren't gone. God damn it, Zeta! You had one job! This is terrible! And Zeta has the briefcase. You could call. Oh God. Is this what it feels like to be hoisted on your own petard? Folks, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on here. Which is gonna take some time. Probably won't know anything till next week, but I get. You know what? We're done. I'm out of here. Folks, we're out of time. Thank you all for joining us. And until next week, I've been your host, Jerry Aldini.